Hello guys, Android 13 is 4 months old today. We're going to look at the adaptation, the stumbling blocks, and how you can easily upgrade from maybe Android 11, 12 or thereabout to Android 13. So if you're ready, let's go check out today's tech insights. Okay, welcome back again to Smart Depot, and I'm so excited to have you back here. I haven't recorded video for some time. My dad passed on to glory 10 days ago. For some of you who are already subscribers, you probably have seen the message I posted before making this video. So if you haven't subscribed also, this is going to be a good time to subscribe and turn on notification bell icon so you can get some information about me and the channel once they're out there. So back to Android 13, and actually this phone is running Android 12, and personally I've been delaying because when I checked Android 13 out, I discovered there is practically not much difference in the UI. If you go to the menu will still be the same way, the same way it looks and everything. So I was like, okay, so I need to be on the latest Android version because of some new privacy, fine-tuning, refining, and there are a whole lot of things they did on the background in terms of security and privacy about Android 13 that really is worth upgrading to. But in this video, we're going to look at some of the stumbling blocks. First, let's start from Android adaptation. And when it comes to Android 13 adaptation, after 4 months, it's just terrible. Let me put it in perspective. iOS 16 was released about 3 months ago. And right now, about 69%, like about 70% of iPhones are running iOS 6, iOS 16, and when you compare it to Android, I was able to dig out one. Okay, so thanks to AppBrain here, I was able to get the information here. I looked so deeply for it. So we're going to do a little bit digging here. So Android 13 is on the lowest, so we're going to look at it month by month. So so let's look in here and see by September it was a 0.1% adaptation. So we're going to keep moving. By October, it has moved to 0.2%, which is actually very poor. And then we're going to keep rolling it by November ending, it was getting to 0.6%. And by December, it entered 1%. So by the end of this day, which is 15th of December, Android 13 was about 2.8% adaptation after 4 months. Now we just have 6 more months for the next Android version to come out, and this is very poor. You can see it here. You can see it for yourself. I am not making this up. What is going on? And I'm going to explain some of them in this video. First of all, let's start from OEM. A lot of OEM are still doing their beta testing, final beta alpha testing. Some have not even started their beta program. Some are slowing down on it because most of the OS upgrade is usually for premium Android device. And the majority of Android devices are mid-range and flagship killers. So some of these that gives you high value for money are not interested in doing the extra research and development and testing to be able to deliver a very stable Android release. So most of these mid-ranges will give you, some won't even give you any upgrade. Some will give you 1 year of upgrade. Some others will give you maybe 2 years. Very few will give you 2 years of upgrade. So the problem here is that some of them will give you very late, maybe 6 months, 7 months, 8 months into the new OS, and already before you know it, next year now we'll be talking about Android 14 preview. I believe that Google and Android OEM should do more. Yes, they should do more because there was a time that Google brought in Android One. Android One became a program that was helping mid-range devices to get Android OS upgrade faster. Well, that didn't end. That just ended in shambles, and Google haven't done anything about that. They are more focusing on doing their own thing on Pixel, and I think there has to be more stronger collaboration and demand from Google to the OEM, especially about Android updates, how they promptly quickly update Android when it comes out, because if not, most people, or the competitor, which is iOS, is winning in terms of adaptation and how quickly people can migrate to a new OS upgrade. But let me hear from you in the comment section. What do you think that should be done for Android to have higher rate of adaptation? I want to hear from you in the comment section. So finally, the part of the reason I feel this poor adaptation is here is because Android 13 is really just a minor update from Android 12. It probably should have been Android 12.1, and I begin to feel that should we just do this every year, or should we just do it 2 years would have a major upgrade, because most of the changes happen between Android 11 and 12, and right now 12 and 13 is just minor. It's just more like fine-tuning of Android 12. I'm going to, in the part 2, take you through the process of upgrading from Android 12 to Android 13, show you all the features, the internal fine-tuning and refinement that they have put in, especially for notification, privacy, and then app security and all that. So make sure you subscribe for that second video, because it's going to be like we do it together. Until I see you in that one, peace.